I'm glad to see some of you back that I saw last night. I appreciate that. My name is Brian Merle, and on behalf of my co-sponsor, Melanie Rouse, we would like to thank you for coming this evening to see our production. I would also like to thank BJ Richardson and Missouri Star Quilt for hosting us here. It's been a big help. Also, Caldwell County Community Arts for their further support. Tenney Drama Club would like to present Chicken Heart.
Chance to toss myself at another fellow, I'd do it shares we're standing here. It's 1340. A lady's got to have a husband, or it's off to the nunnery with you.
You're not in a nunnery.
Or you can always become a maid to a stubborn, independent young lass who will get herself into such trouble she's never going to dig her way out.
I don't care. I shan't marry Sir Frank Cleaver. He's a consistently canny conspirator corrupted by a cancerous quest for cash.
Now, I see your point. But should you not wed Sir Frank Cleaver, the cantankerous coot, your dear mother stands to lose all property left by your late lamented father.
Cleaver cannot take a square inch. Should I refuse him?
But you forget, Sir Cuthbert Cleaver is the king's tax collector. I overheard him tell your sainted mother, should you not wed his son, he will tax her property until there's not a weed she can call her out.
Why, that wretch! He's pulled the wool over poor mother's eyes. What am I to do?
I am afraid you must wed the wretch.
Oh, wretch! And oh, wretch should I wed the wretch?
He may come to grow on you.
Like a wart. The fungus. The plague.
But your mind is truly made up.
I'll never wed till it be for love.
And what would a girl know of love?
I know enough to know that your heart skips a beat when you hear his name, when you see a flower the color of his eyes, or hear a bird sing as sweetly as he whistles.
Lady Emma, have you got a fever?
No, of course not.
Oh my. Oh dear.
What is it?
You have fallen in love with someone.
Oh, that's absolutely preposterous.
That explains the twinkle in your eye. I thought you were just constipated. But now I see the truth. Who is it, my lady?
'Tis no one.
And please, if I can see it, the whole world will know of your state before too long.
Then let it. I shan't care.
'Tis good, for just over the ridge comes Sir Cuthbert Cleaver with your weeping mother.
Where will we go? What will we do?
You said you didn't care if anyone knew of your feelings.
Do you have to take everything so literally? What's that place yonder? Maybe we can hide there.
Oh, that's the Abbey of the Little Sisters of St. Mead.
I've never heard of them before.
Yeah, they're a rather distilled group.
Then come, let's make sanctuary.
Off! Get off! Everybody get off! Where are we?
How's the horse, Stead?
The poor beast! Hi! Now I'll have to ride Nick here on the way back.
Me? It's her what's caused the trouble. She can pull us in a cart.
Me? A lady? We don't find that daughter of yours soon, and you'll be a lady no more. You'll beg in the street and root for roots just to stay alive. I want your daughter, Lady Emma, to marry my son as soon as possible. You wouldn't dare!
Shut up, shut up!
You horrible men!
Shut up!
Feeling better? Just how to get out of my system, you slimy salamander.
Hey, you've got no cause to call us creep shit names like that.
Now, Nick, I don't care what people call me, so long as they call me rich.
Rich with Emma's dowry.
A delightfully decadent dowry.
Her father was overly generous. Half the land, half the manor, and plenty of serfs.
Servitor.
Yes. Yes, but first we must find your darling Emma.
Oh, my baby, my precious baby, fled in distress.
She didn't flee in distress. She fled one of her own.
Mother's worst nightmare. Best suffered in silence.
Now, tell us which way your offspring sprang off to. There must be a relative, a friend, a cabin she once visited as a child.
I've never been down this road before, my lord.
'Tis the road less traveled.
And the air is filled with frost.
My poor baby, cold, alone. I'm afraid there's nothing around here but that.
What is that place? It looks shabby and tumbled down. Ah, it's the Abbey of the Little Sisters of St. Mead. 'Tis good we stopped here, for I have business with them.
I know not.
Oh, it is with a look.
Lady Emma would never stay there. 'Tis in need of great repair.
So to life. We shall see my Blythe beyond Great Bear to yourself beyond.
Sir Cleaver? Sir Cleaver?
Who are you, knave?
An unworthy tailor. Norman by name.
And what do you want with us, Taylor Norman?
Sir Cleaver's wedding jacket's done.
Oh, Emma's present to you.
Ah, she can't despise me too much. Let me try it on.
Perfect. Just put your arm through there. Fabulous. It's made with the finest velvet and silks from the Far East.
You fool. I can't get married in this. The sleeves are uneven.
Oh dear, it does appear there's some alterations in order.
And make them right, or I'll make a few alterations on you.
I don't have time for this.
But your lordship, the wedding jacket must be done before tomorrow.
Well, the jacket's no good without a bride.
Ah, a bride. How I long for a bride.
You, chicken heart, long for a life.
Now, be gone.
But I must see how long your arms are first. Oh my, extra long.
Now, Nick, lead on to yonder shelter.
We're coming, baby. We're coming.
Silence. We want to surprise you.
All right, girls, let's get to it. Matilda, how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Marge, Marge, Marge. Is that idea too large to fit under your wimple?
It's just that we're a contemplative order that needs to show our Mother Abbess the respect due.
You want to talk about who deserves respect around here?
Ha! Give it a rest, Krusty.
Mother Marge, Sister Crustacia, shares a name with a long and sacred tradition. Her namesake, Saint Crustacia, was responsible for baking the holy buns of Belgium.
I know the story. She burned the buns, and then they used them as weapons to defeat the invading barbarians. I'm no dummy, you know.
I'm a dummy.
You sure are.
No, Sister Daphne is no dummy. It's just that all the vapors from distilling the mead have lightened your head.
Can we get back on track?
I've got liver with pie making for lunch.
Wouldn't want them to burn. They're my favorite.
Heaven knows, they are mine as well.
Where were we?
Right here, Reverend Marge.
So, what's your gripe?
Tis no gripe really, just a matter of clarification. Your speech patterns, Marge, are quite unorthodox, and we simply wonder whence they came.
Well, you got me.
You got me? Whatever does that mean?
I believe this all has to do with last Friday evening. If you recall, a bright light seemed to hover over the Abbey for about 5 minutes. Then, a beam of light descended to one room in the Abbey. Your room, Mother Marge. I mean Marge.
Yeah, so?
Do you recall that beam of light?
it toots, I don't snore.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Marge. So, Sister Petronilla, you believe that a light descended upon Mother Abbess and distorted her linguistic pattern?
She was speaking the Queen's English that evening.
King's English? We have a king now.
Oh dear, and I did so like Bloody Mary. Anyway, by the next morning, Mother Abbess was speaking total gibberish.
Look, it's cool to me.
It's not cool. It's hot as Hades in here. Well, it is.
All right, so a bright light came down and zapped me.
Zapped.
Yeah, so what you gonna do about it?
I do believe a doctor must be called in.
No, I don't want a quack pawing all over me.
I said a doctor, not a duck.
Look, I feel fine. I feel tip-top. I got the world by its tail.
Perhaps this is an archaic mumbo-jumbo from ancient times.
Or maybe she's possessed.
So you think the devil's making me do it? What, cat's got your tongues?
Perhaps we should just get back to our chapter business.
Are you sure you don't want to get some rocks and throw them at me first?
You wish to talk to man, Mother Abbess?
Anyways, as I'm sure you all are aware, the number here at the Abbey have fallen to record lows.
Only 7 of us left.
There's that many of you? My goodness. Anyways, I got a surprise for you.
Did this surprise come with a light too?
No smarty pants. I got a couple new recruits for you. Come on in, girls.
Welcome to the Abbey of St. Mead.
How wonderful.
He'll help copy manuscripts.
And I'll get help in the distillery. So where am I supposed to come up with 2 more liver guts pots?
Anyway, may I present to you Sister Mayole and Sister Hillendale. They're from, where are you guys from again?
St. Bertie's in Begonia. St. Bertie? I've never heard of him. But 'tis is she.
Was she a martyr?
Yes. Oh, which one is it, girls?
Well, you see, St. Bertie was known as the bird woman of,
Alakazam. And she felt it was her duty to take care of all the pigeons in the kingdom of King...
Gathalot, but, the king didn't like the pigeons, so he ordered them all to be captured and taken away.
by boat, far across the sea. But the moment they landed on the island of...
Mobaboo, all the pigeons flew back to the island of Alakazam because they were homing pigeons.
But poor St. Bertie couldn't fly back, you see. And since the island had no food or water, poor St. Bertie
Croaked.
Oh no, she didn't turn into a frog.
You know, she died. And became the patron saint of pigeons. What a lovely story.
I'll think of it when I next bake pigeon pie.
Anyway, Sister Helena May want to shack up with us for a couple weeks.
Shack up.
Whatever does that mean? It means we would like to stay at the Abbey.
Of course, we'll do whatever work is necessary.
Although, working is not one of our vows. In fact, at St. Bertie's we take a vow of rest.
Some of us did anyway.
I want to rest. I want a full night's sleep without having to wake up for prayers.
Sleeping until at least 5 o'clock in the morning. What a treat.
Early to bed, early to rise.
Makes a nun healthy, wealthy, and wise.
But we're not wealthy. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
So, Sisters Helena May, do you have any special talents that you could use here at St. Mead?
Well, sisters, I am a gracious gardener, a bountiful baker, a captivating cook, and a superb seamstress.
And you, Sister Helen?
I'm a novice needle pointer.
Whoa! You better take a few cues from Sister May, Sister Helen. I'm gonna have her on bread and water till you bake a loaf of bread, grow a bean plant, and sew a dress.
Look, lady. Sorry, we're progressive order. Reverend Mother, those skills may take years to develop.
We're in for life, so what's the rush?
Life?
Your calling ain't a weekend outing, Sister Helen.
Who's calling? I don't hear anyone.
God's calling, and you're committed for life.
Mother Abbess, if I may, at St. Bertie's, we liked to take things one day at a time. It was easier for our
are at St. Bertie's. Oh, so now they're wise, are they? Well, hoof it over to St. Bertie's to see if I care.
Reverend Mother, I didn't mean...
Let's get on with the chapter's business, March.
A point for Agatha. Now, concerning financial matters, we are broke. Broke? How can we be broke?
Our meat is selling.
Like hotcakes, I know.
A hotcake? What in heaven's name is a hotcake?
Believe me, hotcakes have nothing to do with heaven.
Please, Reverend Mother, I mean Marge, explain why we're broke.
Well, remember that leak we had up around here?
I hate to sitting here on rainy days and getting all wet.
Yeah, that costed us about 1,000 clams to patch up.
Clams? We paid in clams?
Money. Pounds to speak your jive.
Oh dear, 1,000 pounds.
And to make matters worse, Sir Cuthbert Cleaver has decided to raise our taxes again.
You pay taxes?
At St. Bertie's, we never pay taxes.
This is a religious institution, right?
If it isn't, we've been behaving for nothing.
This is a religious institution, but we're missing the charter from the king, and without that, Sir Cuthbert Cleaver charges us by the yard.
I told you he was despicable, May.
You know this man.
Not as little as I'd like.
Well, then maybe you can intercede on our behalf.
Oh, sisters. Sir Cleaver knew I was here. He'd see to it that your doors are shut and you're in the streets before your morning prayers.
I don't want to be in the streets. It's scary out there. We just won't tell anyone that Sister Helen is here.
Suspicious, if you ask me.
Nobody did, Crusty, so shut your yap.
Mother Abbess, I do not have a yap.
Mother Abbess, do you know if there's anything you could do to raise the money to pay Sir Cleaver?
You mean anything we can do?
Of course. We will do everything in our power to help you, Mother Alice.
Thank you very much, but I'm afraid I am at a loss for ideas. I can't think of a way we can even bring in an extra 100 pounds.
More butter, more cream, more cookies. Oh, and more cakes. Sister Daphne, she means money. Oh. The other kind of pounds are more fun to put on.
Yeah, and without the money, we're going to have to turn over the Abbey to Sir Cuthbert Cleaver in payment of our taxes.
You mustn't. He's a money-grabbing, miserly, monstrous, not to mention malnourished miscreant.
My dear, if you don't mind my saying so, you sound like a woman scorned.
Hell hath no fury.
Sisters, Helen just feels very strongly about justice. Don't you, Sister Helen?
That man came knocking on the door right now. I give him a piece of my mind.
I wonder who that could be. Crustacea, go get rid of him.
Oh, don't we welcome the poor, the lame, the starving, the needy?
Only between 9 and 5. At St. Bertie's, were you open longer than that?
7 till 11.
7-Eleven, how catchy.
Personally, I think we ought to be open 24 hours a day.
And all that Abbey could be a real happening place.
Real happening?
What do you mean you're not open?
You're open when Cuthbert Cleaver says you're open.
What bit you on the butt, Cleaver?
Is this Mother Margareta? The same Mother Margareta who speaks the Queen's English and meditates in Latin and Greek?
King's English. We have a king now.
What happened to Mary?
I believe she's now referred to as Bloody Mary.
Must have lost her head or something.
Can we keep our puns to ourselves, please? Now, what brings your carcass in the St. Needs?
I just want to see my future estate.
Oh, please don't throw us out in the streets.
Stifle it, Daffy.
Ah, so you've been discussing your plight. I take it you don't have the tax money you owe me.
You know we don't, and you know we shouldn't have to pay a single cent to you. We do the Lord's work here. Would you tax the Lord himself?
Sisters, didn't the Lord say to render unto Cuthbert the things that are Cuthbert's?
You got us there, Toots, but that's as far as you're getting us. When's the money due?
Midnight tomorrow, right, Nick?
I thought it was noon tomorrow.
I can afford to be generous.
Midnight tomorrow? That ain't enough time to ride a fast horse to the bank and beg for a loan.
Oh.
Sister Helen, can you make no plea to this man? You said you knew him.
Surely he must see the folly of his way.
A way so treacherous that if it continues on its path, he'll end up frying hotcakes for Satan himself.
And hotcakes have nothing to do with heaven.
Sir Cleaver, let us leave here. Why? Are you nervous?
Yes, I've never liked penguins before.
Oh, so first you come here and rob us, and now your girlfriend's gonna make fun of us too.
Girlfriend? You think a
sister!
Nick,
Yeah, boss.
shut up!
Ugh.
So, you don't have the money you owe me.
We don't have a pound.
Oh, that's too bad. I hate to have to throw a pack of nuns to the wolves.
You don't have to. You don't need to talk St. Means again.
Once a year is plenty.
And if we ever find that charter, you're gonna have to pay back every pound you stole.
Oh my, I'm shaking. I'm quaking. You're making me S-C-A-R-E-D.
You wanna play Scrabble? I got a word for you, S-C-R-A-M.
Scrabble? Scram?
Oh, I get it. All that holy stuff didn't work, and you think that if you stand up to me, then you'll get your way. Well, you're wrong. I want that 100 pounds tomorrow by midnight, or out you go!
Really, Sir Cleaver, I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Come on, girls, we got some work to do in the garden. We're gonna leave Sir Cutler Cleaver here with prayer and meditation, as if that would do him any good.
Actually, I think we'll stay for a bit.
Why?
I want to measure the windows for curtains.
You know, Nick, something doesn't feel right here. It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't gel. Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? I'm measuring the windows for curtains.
You idiot!
You said measure the windows for curtains.
That was to get rid of them.
You're just gonna buy off the shelf?
We don't care about curtains.
Oh, but a nice green brocade looks absolutely delightful right here.
Nick! Shut up!
Okay, boss.
Now, I don't suppose you noticed.
Oh, the pair of tracks leading into the Abbey. The size 8 shoe and the dainty size 6. Nope, didn't notice a thing.
Well, you know what that means, don't you?
My dear, dear dowry is hiding in this abbey.
You mean your dear, dear Emma?
Same thing.
But you know something, boss? I've kind of noticed. All the nuns round here look the same.
Exactly. So, I have devised a plan.
Oh, that's something I've always liked about you, Sir Cleaver. You're a man of action. You've always got an ace up your sleeve.
Why, thank you, Nick.
Don't mention it. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to have my faithful right-hand man take the veil.
Right-hand man.
Well, I can't think of anyone better to do it.
Great, because I'm left-handed.
There you go, being literal again.
Me.
You.
Take the veil.
You look good in black.
Oh, you can't mean it.
Upon my honor, I do.
Great, because you don't have any honor.
Nick,
Yeah?
go steal a habit.
Stealing is not a habit to get into.
Pass yourself off as Sister Euphemia.
Who were?
Sister Euphemia?
No, boss, no. And 1,000 more times, no!
You nasty, naughty knave! You'll do as I say and you'll like it!
What are we doing here, Norman?
I feel something's amiss.
You ate too many beans for lunch.
No, I mean with Lady Emma Chalfont.
Norman, not that again.
You know, for a sister, you're not very supportive.
Norman, you're a tailor. Not even a brave little tailor. You're the biggest chicken heart England's ever seen. And here she's a fine lady. And she's marrying Sir Cleaver soon anyway. You'll make the wedding coat.
That's what's not right. She told me with her eyes.
Told a chicken like you what?
It was like a cry for help. Like she was saying, help me, help me, help me!
I think you're coming down with the plague.
I feel fine. I feel great. In fact, I feel positively perfect.
Well, that doesn't explain why we're here. Lady Emma Chalfont isn't in a convent if she's going to marry Sir Cleaver.
Well, she may have taken refuge if she didn't want to marry Sir Cleaver in the first place. And I'm not leaving here until I find out the truth.
What about all your jobs back at the shop? Oh, that's right. You don't have any jobs.
It's a slow time of the year.
It's always a slow time for Mr. Uneven Sleeves.
Shh, someone's coming.
I thought I heard someone. I know it was him. Who, St. Mead? Yes. Sometimes when I'm down in the distillery, I hear his voice. One time, I even saw him. Does he say anything?
Keep up the good work.
Well, that's not exactly what I thought I heard, but...
Keep up the good work.
Does it mean he has come to tell us something?
Yeah, that you're both off your rockers.
What's a rocker?
I don't know, but you're off yours. Your trolley has jumped the tracks.
I don't have a trolley, do I?
Look, Satan needed to give two hoots about this place. And if he did, he wouldn't let someone like Sir Cuthbert Cleaver rob us blind.
Don't be too sure about that.
It's him! Saint Mead, is it you?
Yes, it is me.
How's it hanging, dude?
It's hanging fine.
So, is this a social call or business?
Sisters Helen and May.
The visitors! Is there something about them I ought to know?
Bring them to me, please.
Is it their time?
Their time for what?
You know, to cross the threshold into the pearly gates.
No, just bring them to me.
Gosh, they're so young.
Come on, we better get going before he wants us to.
Norman, what are you doing?
Shh, they think I'm the ghost of Saint Mead.
You a saint? Ha!
What's the big joke? I haven't done anything bad.
That's because you're a chicken. The biggest chicken on earth. You're afraid of your own shadow.
Well, I fooled them, didn't I?
Norman, let's get Sir Cleaver the coat and get out of here before you get into real trouble.
But what about Lady Emma?
She doesn't know you're alive. I'm going to find Sir Cleaver and get your money for this coat.
Get it! Get it!
Got to get out of here as soon as possible. Sir Cuthbert Cleaver is too clever to fool.
It's no use. He's encamped under the window in front of the only entrance into the abbey. And even if we do escape, where will we go? What will we do?
Oh, sisters, perhaps you can help me.
Yes, my lady?
My dear daughter has run away, and only she knows where. Have you perchance seen her and her maid crossing the abbey grounds?
What does your daughter look like, ma'am?
A beautiful young lass with a bright smile, and even brighter eyes. Alas, sadly dim since her betrothal to Sir Frank Cleaver.
Then why was this marriage pursued?
Sir Cleaver is the king's emissary and can lend Texas against anyone he wishes. I wish he'd never laid eyes on my dear daughter, but she must wed to save our estates.
Surely there is another way.
Unless Sir Cleaver finds his way to the pearly gates by tomorrow, I think not.
I'm sorry. Did you say pearly gates? That man won't get so much as a postcard from the pearly gates.
If you girls do see my dear daughter, pray let me know, for I must convince her to do what is right.
Well, Lady Emma,
Poor mother.
she's going to be a lot poor if Cleaver gets his way.
Which he shan't.
Shan't?
He shan't.
The only way he shan't is if he's 6 feet under.
I don't love Sir Frank Cleaver any more than I love a wart on my big toe. My heart belongs to another, consistently creative craftsman.
Who is utterly beneath you.
Emma! 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 Well, that didn't go very well.
Oh my goodness. Saint Mead, I'm so happy I found you here. I have a few requests to make, to the big guy.
Requests?
Petitions, if you will, like a new roof. I know we got this leak fixed, but there's always gonna be more. And then,
Saint Mead, I have a few prayers I'd like you to answer.
Oh, well, my child.
Well, it's just my mother. She's been living in the same small
Matilda,
shack.
wait your turn.
Oh, Saint Mead, could you do a few things for me, please? Sister Daphne, get in line.
Oh, look who's talking.
Sisters, please.
Oh, Saint Mead, I heard you're actually here. It's really you?
Yes, my child, it is me.
Then I need a new boiler. I can't cook soup or boil. The long johns are the leaky thing I've got.
Sister, you're butting in.
We were here fast? Yeah, take a number.
Saint Mead, it's truly you!
The other sisters were doubtful, but we do believe.
And we hope you're willing to intercede for us.
I really could use a few scientific instruments. Only for the betterment of mankind, of course.
And I certainly hope you can lead us down the path to finding an easier way to make books other than by hand. My fingers are worn out.
Well, my sisters, you must all be patient.
You're a saint. You can work miracles.
We've got a limit.
What limit?
1 miracle per abbey.
Well then my miracle gets granted first because I'm top dog.
Only because you got the loudest bark.
Oh, Saint Mead, please grant my prayers first. Saint Mead, my mother needs a new costume.
Saint
Mead, What
into the abbey, and then we can escape through the unguarded entrance.
Oh, please. Nothing on paper has the power to lure him here.
Not even a letter from his love, Lady Emma. Dear Frankie,
Frankie, I blush already.
I've made a terrible mistake. I love you. I want you. Meet me in the chapter house in 5 minutes, and I will run away with you. Big wet kisses, Emma.
My lady, what a maliciously mischievous missive. But how will we deliver it to him?
Sister?
You talking? You talking to me?
Yes. We haven't seen you in the abbey before. Are you a postulant?
A postulant? What you got a loose woman?
Do you see that man down there?
I see him.
Well, a ravishingly beautiful maiden asked for this letter to be delivered to his hands alone.
Ravishingly beautiful.
And don't get any ideas about reading it.
Reading? You've got to be kidding me.
So far, so good. Let's hide in the entrance to the abbey to wait for Sir Cleaver.
You mean Frankie?
Have you seen him?
No, it's like he vanished into thin air. He's a saint. He's supposed to vanish.
Sisters, have you seen St. Pete?
Just a moment ago.
He was right here.
This is where his aura is concentrated. I can feel his presence.
Your wimple's just too tight.
Excuse us.
Where are you going? We've got to see a man about a...
what?
A man about to play.
I've seen a play, a holy mystery in which good triumphs over evil.
That play, girls?
It's a mystery to me.
Oh, sisters, our prayers are answered.
What are you talking about?
Sisters Helen and May, what a splendid idea.
What idea?
Don't be so modest. The idea of doing a show to raise the money to pay Sir Cuthbert Cleaver is brilliant.
We're going to put on a show.
What are we going to show?
A little song, a little dance. Come on, let's take a chance.
A little zip, a lot of dash, lots of smiles, and lots of cash. Well, Reverend Mother, Marge.
And you thought my ideas were out of line? We are a cloistered order. We are here to work and pray.
We won't have anywhere to work and pray unless we come up with £100.
I am sure the good Lord wouldn't mind a few songs and dances.
It'll be just like church.
Except we don't have to kneel.
Please.
All right. But we have to fast for 5 days afterward, and all you has to have a job to do.
Sister Petronilla and I will go to the village and announce the show.
I'll take care of the food.
We'll make one eat. I'll decorate. Well, since you guys came up with the idea, I think it's only fair that you write the script.
Write the script?
Reverend Mother, that's a lot of work. Make it light, make it tight, make it bright, and my name is Marge.
You and your bright ideas.
Shh. I hear someone coming. Go.
So my buddy Beauty, my lovely, lovely, my hot toddy, come to Frankie. I've got your message. She likes playing games, Nick. I like that in a woman. Come out, wherever you are.
Boss, those are the two that gave me the letter.
And that scent of jasmine.
Hey, you two, stop.
Is my love true, Lady Emma?
You idiot! Hey, you don't go around hitting nuns.
You let them slip right through your fingers. Now come on.
Hold on, it ain't easy running in a skirt.
All right, we're gonna take a 15-minute intermission. And if you don't know where the bathrooms are, they're down the hallway.
famously revitalizing refreshment.
Zippy Zap. Why don't you give it to me?
Oh, it's energetic. It's a real honey. I'll have another.
For a saint, you certainly are thirsty.
Oh, well, saints are people too.
But you're long dead.
This will bring me back to life.
Saint Mead, what were you doing in the root cellar?
Oh, just rooting around.
I fear you've not found what you seek.
Seek? No, good lady, I've not found what I seek.
What can I be of service?
This Zippy Zap has emboldened me, and it's made me feel as if I'm on top of the world. It's Lord and Master.
Saint Mead, such words are blasphemy.
Oh, well, I don't mean them literally, but with this Zippy Zap, I can really unleash what is in my heart. And to this good end, fetch Sister Helen here.
Why?
Because she is the object of my affection.
Oh, Saint Mead, you're no longer a mortal man. You no longer have the same desires you once did. Desires you obviously cast into the fires of hell where they belong.
Ah, but I fished them out. They're a bit charred, but they're all still there. Now, fetch the good lady for me.
Sister Helen!
Sister Helen!
Norman, what are you doing here?
Hi, sis.
Oh dear! What is that?
Oh, it's a highly caffeinated Zippy Zap energy. Good stuff, I'll say. I'll have another.
Give me that.
No, I want a sippy poo.
Norman, we've got to get this coat to Sir Frank Cleaver or I shall lose everything.
And you'll lose the best paying job you've had in a month.
But Sir Cleaver needs no wedding coat.
Why not?
He shan't be marrying.
He shan't. He shan't.
I'm going to marry the liltingly lovely Lady Emma.
You, a common sailor.
Why you laugh so loudly and so long?
She's a lady, Norman. You're a commoner. Commoners don't marry ladies. Commoners don't even talk to ladies.
Well, I guess we'll just have to change that, won't we? Now give me a sippy poo.
We must do something, or he could ruin everything for Emma.
Let's get him into the root cellar until the wedding is over. Norman, let's go. This cup's running on empty.
But my cup runneth over just moments ago.
Well, it's running on empty right now.
Zip, zap, my kingdom for some zippy zap. You wouldn't strike down a poor nun, would you?
Pardon me, milady.
Our tushy's touched.
1,000 upon 1,000 apologies.
I'll forgive you if you do one thing for me.
Yes,
You know that young man who is your servant?
Nick?
Yes, and because he's such a fine young man, I want you to give him 50 gold pieces and 2 weeks of pure leisure.
Anything for you, milady. Wait just one moment.
A great disguise, our boss.
50 gold pieces and 2 weeks of doing nothing? You lame brain.
It was worth a try.
Any sign of Lady Emma?
I fear I haven't seen hide nor hair of her.
Nor have I.
Perhaps she's fled.
No. Well, look, the horses are still here.
That's right, my back still hurts.
Yes. She hides in this abbey still, and methinks we ought to hide too.
You thinks we should?
Methinks behind those pillars.
You think's good, boss.
So, how's the advertising blitz going?
Blitz? I think she means blitz, like a crepe.
I don't need a crepe, Krusty. Are you guys spreading the word about the show tomorrow night?
Oh, Reverend Mother, I mean Marge, we walked high and low through the village.
Hear ye, hear ye. The Little Sisters of St. Mead quest the honor of your presence at an entertainment suitable for one and all.
Yeah, I'll bring him in.
But we must maintain dignity.
No. Here's what you gotta do. Hey, grab your kids and grab your gal, grab your dog and grab your pal. Songs and jokes and magic too. We got a heck of a show for you. Reverend Mother. That's shocking. That's exactly how you're gonna get those butts and seats.
Reverend Mother, are you sure you don't want me to fix you up some nice chamomile tea?
Ain't it, Krusty? Where's Sisters Helen and May? I was looking for them myself. I sure hope they tell us what to do.
I've never been in a show before.
No one has. No one's ever done a show before.
Good, they were on the ground floor.
Ground floor?
Oh, I sure hope that bright light would return and Reverend Mother would be herself once again.
Rogers, Hammerstein, what you got for us?
The script's here.
did our riding. We were in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, right. What do we do?
So, we'll do our singing and acting up here.
And the audience will be out there.
We'll open with a song.
Oh, good. A sacred hymn.
Not exactly.
Something a bit livelier.
When the saints go marching in. I like the sound of that.
Let's give it a shot.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, when the saints
Come on, girls, put some emotion into it.
go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. We'll rehearse. All right, Reverend Mother, Sister Daphne, do the honors.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Nuisance. Nuisance who?
What's a nuisance yesterday? I don't get it.
Nuisance.
Nuisance. Yesterday?
The big news since yesterday is we're putting on a show. The first show ever. And we're going to make sure every one of you enjoy yourselves. Say, Sister Daphne, what do you get when you cross a ghost and a monster?
I don't know. What do you get?
An animal that eats a hole right through your door. What do you get when you cross a monster and an owl?
I don't know. What do you get?
An animal that scares people and doesn't give a hoot.
Reverend Mother.
What do you get when you cross a monster and a rabbit?
Reverend Mother.
I don't know, but you're going to have 100 of them in a month.
Reverend Mother.
Yes, Sister Daphne?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Miniature.
Miniature who?
The miniature, open your mouth and put your foot in it.
That will be enough out of you, Sister Daphne. Now it's time for Sister Petronilla, Matilda, and Agatha to lead us in a song.
You see how it goes?
There are lots more jokes, songs, and even a little game show section.
We asked members of the audience to come up with a wheel of misfortune.
Sounds like we'll need that.
Perhaps we should go study our parts.
Point for Tildy.
Is there a spot in here where I can explain recent scientific discoveries?
You have this whole segment on page
4. Oh, I see. At the center of our solar system and loving it.
You know, if I can find him, I'm sure St. Need would love to put in a guest appearance.
Sister Daphne, St. Need is dead. He doesn't want to do a guest appearance.
He told me to find Sisters Helen and May.
St. Need did.
He did. He told me the zippies up he was drinking emboldened him. I thought he was going to wait right here, but he must have gone down to the root cellar for more zippies out.
I'll go find that silly saint. Well, when she's doing that, we got a show to rehearse. Let's go out to the garden and practice our lines. Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Harmony.
Harmony who?
Harmony of these knock, knock jokes you expect me to know.
Oh, yay, could it be? My love in the guise of a saint.
Well, it's a bit unorthodox, but anything's possible.
My heart quickens its beats.
No, those are just the things you had for lunch.
No, truly. There's only something we could do with the cleavers.
What about?
Why, May, that's absolutely perfect.
It's not nice to whisper in front of other people, Lady Emma.
Lady Emma. Sir, you're mistaken. I'm Sister Hillendale from St. Bernie's in Begonia.
And I'm Sister May Lake from the same abbey.
No, you're Lady Emma Chalfont, and you're her maid May.
Sir, I do protest.
You're Lady Emma, and we are to be wed tomorrow.
But I've taken the veil.
Well, take it off.
I've taken my vows.
We'll disavow them.
Sworn to poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Words, words, words. Mere words.
Come, Sister Helen, we are not to speak to men.
Unhand me, sir.
'Tis a beautiful hand.
Not the likes of your counts clutching digits.
Mine nonetheless, and we are to be wed tomorrow.
I'd sooner die.
Alas, that's the only thing you can't do.
or else you'd lose everything.
And how would you know that if you were not May the maid?
Well, you see, word gets around.
Now, come away to the tower, there to doff this habit and try on your wedding gown.
I have no gown.
Ah, a surprise! I had a terribly timid tailor fashion a fancy foo-foo for you.
My lady.
Pray the Saint Maid, he'll know what to do.
Come along, my sweet.
I've dragged your feet worse than death.
Help! 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 Help is on the way. Where's that saint?
Oh, sister,
Aren't you sister here for me?
from St. Hugh's.
Oh, well, it's terribly nice to meet you, but I'm afraid I must go find St. Mead before it's too late.
St. Mead, I just left him.
Where? Take me to him!
He went right through there.
Okay, come on!
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
I think we should add some harmonies there.
We really should. I thought I was.
Norman?
Norman, get back here. He's slimier than an eel.
Maybe he went that way?
Oh, wait. That scent, that wonderful scent of jasmine. Lady Emma, follow that scent, we'll come them both.
Well, Nick, she's locked in the tower there to wait for tomorrow.
You're so bad, boss.
And your little cutie?
Bound and gagged. She won't say a word.
Good. We'll keep them quiet. And then...
What do you mean?
Lady Emma's high-strung is a nervous filly, so I shall wet her, and then my rabble Rottweilers will ravage her rotting bones.
Ew!
And then I shall inherit as a creeping widower.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Disguise.
Disguise who?
Disguise the limit, boss!
Never knew her pie had so many guts. She'll be selling her liver and guts pies for lunch, so load up. Yum, yum. Say, Sister Daphne, have you ever heard of an elephant?
I, Reverend Mother. The big gray animal with the big ears and the long nose that goes all the way to the ground.
You know, they have very flat feet.
And why's that?
Because they're always jumping out of trees. And you know, their knees are very wrinkled.
And why's that?
Because they're always playing marbles. And you know what? I bet you don't know why they lie on the backs of their feet in there. How else are we supposed to trip the birds?
I think it's time for our next presentation.
I think you're right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Sister Petronilla and Matilda will enlighten you on the center of our solar system.
Thank you. Hello, all you smart people who'll be a lot smarter in a few minutes. Today, with the help of Sister Matilda, I'm going to explain the universe to you. The center of the universe is the planet Earth. This is the planet we live on, and it's completely flat, like a large pizza. The bottom is called the Earth's crust, and it's bumpy in some places and smooth in others. Most of the Earth is covered with sauce, which we call water. And then we've got mountains in certain spots, like big chunks of pepperoni and sausage. And some places are covered with snow, like the mozzarella cheese on a pizza. And then we've got forests in certain spots, like green peppers. And then there are olives. But olives don't mean anything really because I asked for a pizza with no olives. Anyway, I digress. Here's the Earth. And then over all the Earth is a blue cover. It's what we call the sky. A lot of the time it gets covered by clouds, but every once in a while you can see Mr. Sun shining through. Primitive people used to think they should worship the sun. They thought the sun was the most important thing in the universe. Well, those people are dead now. We are much more advanced and sophisticated, thank the good Lord. We know that the sun is just a giant ball of light that revolves around the Earth like this. We don't see it all day because it just turns itself off at night. And then the moon takes over, and it's just a little planet up there revolving around the Earth. So you see, the universe is very easy to explain and to understand, as long as you don't ask any questions.
You want to know something? You're nuts. Oh. The Earth revolves around the sun.
Reverend Mother!
That's heresy. Heresy is the truth. And another thing, the Earth isn't flat.
What? Reverend Mother, would you like a cold compress?
I like to compress your narrow little minds a bit. The Earth is round, and so is the sun, and all the other 8 planets.
8? 9 at all.
And they all revolve around the sun.
Reverend Mother, where did you get such ideas?
A flying saucer. I remember in the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to excuse Reverend Mother. Who's under the weather? Reverend Mother!
They had jars and full human brain and large nails.
Reverend Mother, I tell you!
I think it's time for our next act. A game show hosted by none other than sisters Agatha and Crustacia.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals. It's time to play Wheel of Misfortune. We'll need a couple of volunteers in the audience. You, sir.
You mean I can do something?
Come right up and stand here.
Gosh, I've never done anything before.
How about you two?
You've got to be kidding. But Cleaver doesn't play games. He plays for keeps.
If you're too chicken to play.
You can't blackmail me into playing your silly little games.
What's the prize?
I've never done anything before, have you?
If you say that one more time, it'll be the last time you do anything. Do you understand?
And we need to find a player.
I'll play Sister Krusty.
I object.
Why, Sir Cleaver?
Because she's a nun.
Can't a nun have any fun?
I mean, this is gambling, isn't it?
Oh no, it's a word game.
Who let you out of the tower?
You left the key in the lock.
Drat! But perhaps a friendly competition between husband and wife will be titillating.
We are not husband and wife yet.
Oh, that's a surprise. The finale of this debacle is our marriage.
'Tis your own misfortune, my worthy opponent.
I've never done anything before.
There's always a first time.
All right, contestants, we're going to show you a word on a card, and some of the letters are missing. The first one of you who guesses the word correctly gets to choose a curse to be visited on one of the other contestants.
All the curses are here in this little jar. You've each got a bell to ring when you know the word on the card. Everyone ready?
First word, Sister Agatha. Yes, Sir Cleaver.
Oh, that's easy.
What is the word?
Stain!
That's not right.
What do you mean it's not stain?
R-A-N-E.
Sister Helen is absolutely correct. So you get to choose a curse.
It's not fair. This is rigged.
You should have learned to spell better, Sir Cleaver. Oh my! Now which of the contestants will we have this curse visited on? Sir Cleaver. It's the itchy curse.
'Tis an old wives' tale.
Round and round the nabby stitch makes Sir Cleaver itch and itch. May he scratch a minute or two, and then the spell you will undo.
Nonsense! Even with your cheesy sound effects. Hey! Hey! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, yikes!
The wheel of misfortune has struck again.
I've never done anything before.
Maybe it'll be your turn to cast a spell, sir. And now for our next word.
I'm still itching.
Whose misfortune is that?
Our next word is right here.
Any takers? What is the word?
It's house.
That's not right. There's no R in house.
That's an R? I thought it was a U. I demand better signs. Hey, she's cheating. She's cheating.
What is the word, my good sir?
Horse?
That's exactly correct. Bravo. So you get to choose a curse.
No, she cheated. I'm choosing the curse this time, and it's on Lady Emma.
There's no Lady Emma here.
Because you didn't win, the curse will be on you, Sir Cleaver.
We'll see about that. Ah, 'tis the best friend's curse.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Fee, fi, fo, fat. Turn the curse's best friend into a rat. So much for Maid May.
What's that?
Maid May? I thought it was Sister May.
She works like a maid.
But now she squeaks like a rat.
Oh, Sister Helen, you're all right. Sister May, where have you been?
Bound and gagged by his horribly hostile helper Nick guarding me. But then suddenly the bonds were undone. Before me sat a rat.
I don't believe it.
'Tis truly a wheel of misfortune.
Enough of this. I'm through playing games, Lady Emma.
'Tis Sister Helen from Begonia.
Oh, for shame! She truly is no nun. Her hair so beautifully radiant.
In our order, we get to shampoo.
Shampoo?
Bring in the wedding jacket. Bring in the bridal gown.
Fetch the priest. My son and Lady Emma will be married immediately.
Oh, my lady.
My poor daughter's found.
Mother, you're losing a daughter.
I prefer to think of it as gaining a son.
A sunstroke, maybe?
Alas, my dear Emma, don't say anything you'll regret in a few mere minutes. What's that?
Did one of the curses, Madam?
I don't think so.
Not to worry, not to worry. Before we proceed with the wedding, we have a surprise guest. Performing some of the greatest magic known to man, may I present to you, Mead, the Magnificent.
I don't know, but his hands perform magic.
Oh, they can't hold a candle to my magical hands.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I shall need a volunteer from the audience. Ah, you, sir. You'll be absolutely perfect.
But I didn't volunteer.
Oh, you want to disappoint the audience, would you?
Well, take her.
No, it must be a man before we begin with the wedding jacket.
'Tis my wedding jacket.
Perfect. Let's try it on, shall we? Just slip your arms through the sleeves there and see if they fit right.
Better, or that tailor will lose his head.
Perfect. Perfect. Gertrude, would you mind?
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it.
It's part of the magic act, sir.
Well, release him if you value your life.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Whoever captured the curse has been in time. Get us out of here!
So, are you ready? With my sister Gertrude, we're gonna do the disappearing spell. All right. Alakazam, Alakazam, makes the Cleaver vanish before you and me.
Oh, no! No! Release me! The rats!
What is this positively perfect piece of provolone? How did I get here?
You newly disappeared master cursed you.
Cuthbert connivingly cursed my carcass.
But he has since disappeared.
Bravo, be the magnificent!
I thank you, Lady Emma.
And now who will marry my poor daughter?
I'm afraid her husband awaits without.
Without what?
Without!
Go, Emma, go!
What if it's Cleaver playing a trick?
Could be a setup, a scam, a con.
Arthur's back?
Yeah, and I think this magician's guilty of every one of them. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Boss! Boss, we better get out of here!
Now, how did I get back here?
Wasn't my fault.
Oh, they did they? Untie me so I can pursue them.
How to make a living doing good deeds, sir.
In this pocket, there's a gold coin. Untie me and it's all yours.
This pocket?
This pocket.
You sure?
I'm sure. Darn, wrong pocket. My pet snake.
Dinner.
No, what's you doing impersonating a magician?
Well, anything to win my true love.
You nuts. She shan't fall for you.
She shan't?
She shan't.
Well, she may marry me, the Magnificent.
Sir! You've led me on a goose chase.
Because he's the stupidest goose in the kingdom.
Let me gander at your face.
'Tis ugly as a warthog's bottom.
But he's done me a great service ridding me of the Cleavers. Where would they go?
A world between this one and the next, my good lady.
And they shan't return?
They shan't. Does that make you happy?
Yes, but you said my beloved waits without.
Without what?
Who is your beloved, my lady?
Well, when I saw the wedding coat.
A man skilled in craft.
Yes.
A man plain of face, but loving of heart.
Yes, yes.
A gentleman.
Yes, yes, yes.
A man who would make a fine companion in good times and bad.
You're describing a Saint Bernard.
My assistant is about to vanish.
I am.
Either you vanish, or I'll make you vanish.
'Tis a smart maid who knows when to pick up a broom and sweep from the stage.
So, Master Magician, whither is my love? You must know him, for you've described him perfectly.
Oh, well, of course, nobody's perfect.
Sir, I would not expect perfection except in myself.
Oh, and you are perfect.
Are you making me blush?
You're perfectly beautiful and perfectly kind and perfectly perfect.
You're causing my heart to race.
You're the most perfectly perfect person I've ever perchanced to ponder.
It counts. Remove your mask and reveal yourself, for you are my love.
But I'm afraid oh gosh.
Be not afraid.
But the kids at school didn't call me Chicken Heart for nothing.
You must face your fears.
But you're a perfectly perfect posy, and I'm simply a thistly thorn.
Not to me, you're not.
Oh?
These hands, these skilled hands, I know them anywhere.
You would?
You're my butcher.
What?
Candlestick maker?
You mock me, my lady.
Barney the baker?
Oh, madam, I'm crushed.
Then perhaps this will stitch your breaking heart back together. Norman the tailor.
No. No hanky-panky in the alley.
Oh, but Mother, they seem to be in love.
Oh, Sister Daphne, we are.
Emma, with the tailor, are you out of your mind?
Can't you see it, Lady Chalfont? Their faces are all aglow.
What's your dowry? Wasted on a craftsman.
Oh, Lady Chalfont, just think. You'll never have to sew another stitch. You have a professional in the house.
Lady Emma, you're really not serious about Chicken Heart, are you?
Gertrude Elizabeth, you blabbermouth.
I see no chicken Gertie, but I do see a heart.
Turn the heat down. You're going to catch this place on fire.
Lovely to look at, nice to hold. But they come back from battles and boxes before they get too old.
Maybe a tailor's just the right match then.
The match made in heaven.
Then what the devil is he doing here?
Norman, I thought you made him disappear.
Well, it was a magic act, honey. It wasn't reality.
But this is reality. Now, let's see what kind of a swordsman you are.
I flunked sword play in school.
Then let's have a remedial lesson.
I don't have a sword.
We don't allow weapons in the Abbey.
Nick?
Gotta be kidding.
Sir Cleaver, you can't be serious.
Good luck.
On guard! I said on guard.
I heard you, I'm not deaf.
Well,
Be careful, Norman.
watch your back, boy! Looks like you've stitched your last stitch, hemmed your last hem, creased your last seam, pinned your last sleeve.
Would you just shut up and run it through me already?
No! Sir Cleaver, you have one decent bone in your body. Spare him.
Bones? What do you think of that? Nope, not one decent one.
Hold it, hold it. What are we all doing? Standing here watching the innocent chicken get stuffed?
Hey,
I resent that.
What can we do?
yeah, you're just women.
Boss? Hey! Oh!
Help me do it! No!
Come on, girls. Good job. Good job.
Boss! Boss!
Nick? Is that you, Nick?
Yeah, boss. You okay?
I don't think I'm the marrying type.
Gosh, I wish I could do something.
Oh, gracious, just like last Friday night!
Hi, everyone!
What's happening?
Is everyone alright?
I think they took the cleavers. Good riddance, I say.
Boss, where are you?
Not a trace left of him!
Thank goodness for that.
I wonder where they went.
You're a better magician than I thought, Norman.
Yeah, I guess I do have some pretty strong powers.
Reverend Mother, are you okay?
I'm quite all right. Let go, girls. Sister Daphne, we do not speak such gibberish in the Abbey of St. Mead. Whatever has gotten into you?
March? Some girl?
Marge? I am Mother Margarita, and you will give me the respect that is due.
You're back.
Back, I never left, although I will admit, a few things are a bit hazy.
Everything from last Friday evening.
Whatever could have happened to me?
Isn't this the part where wedding's supposed to take place right about now?
And we'd better hurry before anything else happens.
You never know when the Cleavers are gonna show up again.
I don't think they'll be back for a long, long time.
Thank goodness for that.
I'll miss the guy. Just kidding.
Drama Club this year, and I'm a senior along with many other seniors here tonight. And you know, it takes a lot of hard work for all these kids to pull this off. It takes months of preparation, but aside from the kids, it also takes two amazing, hardworking sponsors to pull this off. So I'd like to take a moment, Allie, to recognize Mr. Merle and Miss Rouse tonight for their hard work.
All the seniors in Drama Club chipped in, so you guys have gift cards in there. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us and the 4 or 5 years that we've been in this club.
Thank you so much. And thank you.
Sad to see him go, but proud of him too. So thank you all for coming and we do appreciate